Let's talk a little bit about your background,
Okay.
your training. You have a PhD.
I do.
How did you get involved in this?
I was a musician, and I was a pretty unhealthy musician, and I was living the pretty unhealthy musician life. All the typical stuff that you would assume a musician does in the 60s and the 70s. And I wanted to get a little healthier. I was working with a lot of actors. They were in great shape. We'd go on the road together. They were all lifting weights, and I wanted to be like that. I wanted to see what it would be like to get a little bit healthier. At the time, I smoked cigarettes. I couldn't run around the block without being winded. I had no muscle. I was considerably fatter than I am now, and completely out of shape. If you see pictures of me back in the 80s then, I looked 20 years older than I am now.
Okay.
And I wanted to see if I could make some changes in my own life. And very, very slowly, I started copying some of these things. I'd go to the gym with these guys. I'd lift some weights in between the cigarettes, you know, and I'd start to maybe stop skipping breakfast and cut down on the coffee and maybe eat a little less meat. All the things that I had heard were healthy, but I didn't really know why. And as I got bitten by this bug, I started going to the gym more, and I started getting a little healthy, and I started losing a little weight, and I started getting a little more energy. And like any kind of overachieving, upper middle class, Jewish, overeducated person, I thought, let's get a degree in this thing. There must be a way to actually get certified in it. I started collecting certifications. There's a lot of certifications you get as a personal trainer. I got almost all of them. I got 7 major ones. And even then it wasn't enough. Then I met Barry Sears, the author of The Zone, and we started talking about nutrition, and I realized a lot of what I had been taught as a personal trainer about nutrition, high carb diets, cut the calories, exercise more, was really not the whole picture. And I learned from Barry about the hormonal effect of food, and it sort of shook me up and thought, well, maybe I'm not really learning exactly what's going on here, and there's more to delve into. So I went back to school.
So you've had a committed study since '89. That's more than 17 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is all, I mean, nutrition has been your focus?
Nutrition, I have my master's in psychology, so I know something about counseling and about life change, and I think that served me very well in working with clients when I was a personal trainer. And yeah, and then I have my PhD in nutrition, became certified by the American College of Nutrition, and I've been doing it for 17 years.
So you've worked with celebrities with nutrition?
I have. I'm not a big celebrity trainer kind of guy.
Okay.
I like talking to people about how to change their lives. I like talking to the largest audiences I can. I'm not really interested in being in the celebrity's entourage. I've done it. I've been in the inner circle with a lot of them. It's not the most fun you can have, and it's certainly not the way that I want to really make a difference in the world.
Okay, you also are a speaker.
I am.
You speak nationally?
I do.
On what topics?
Weight loss, empowerment, changing your life. See, for me, Randy, the epiphany came when I was working as a personal trainer and trying to help people change their bodies. They talk to you. They open up to you. And they tell you about their boyfriends and their girlfriends and their problems with their job and their stress levels and their thyroid medications and the other medications and their depression. And you realize pretty quickly that weight loss is not just about exercise a little bit more and cut your calories. It's a very holistic approach. It's a journey. It's got multi-dimensional factors. It's got your feelings, what you believe is possible in your life, what you believe you can actually accomplish, how you see yourself, your body image, all these things come together for this weight loss journey. It's like a 3-legged stool. It has feelings, diet, and exercise. Most people only talk about the diet and exercise, and they leave out the emotional component. So everybody knows what to do, but why don't they do it? That's the part that I think I address in my programs.